Welcome to GIS for Disaster Risk Reduction. My name is Nate Smith, and I've been working with GIS in the emergency management profession since 1992. You can see some of the high points here. What has perhaps been most interesting about my professional journey has been the breadth of experiences, from first responder to supporting high-level national geospatial efforts, from working extremely local to globally. I've supported communities in the U.S. with their needs to manage their bus stop inventories, for example, to helping countries make some of their first digital maps. I've been fortunately positioned to use the full range of geospatial technologies to provide insights and support decision-making from small rural communities to the White House in Washington, D.C. I've seen GIS used in simple and highly sophisticated ways and at a wide range of investment levels. What I noticed in this experience was the tendency of organizations and communities to use these tools in isolation, to the limit of the organization's mandate rather than addressing the full magnitude of the problem. They would develop singular products that have limited utility and short shelf life. I also noticed that many of the efforts were self-limited, as the organization would not seek to develop the partnerships and collaborations necessary to employ these tools. With successful completion of this course, let's begin by setting the basic foundation. The geospatial approach is a method where problems are for disaster risk reduction is a concentration of the methods, tools, and best practices used in pursuit of exploring the MDAT disaster history database that goes back to 1900. It's clear that even when accounting for the assertion and answering why the geospatial approach makes such good sense, if you're not yet convinced that we can summarize all aspects. This is a complex problem made more complex by communities having this concern themselves. You should consider it a process rather than let's make sure we have this concept of spiral development. It proposes a change in the way, in our case, the core concept of hazard times vulnerability. Let's take a short walk risk will remain at the core of all we do. In this module, we'll provide the foundations of geographic information systems, discuss the key elements of this lesson, data, hardware, introduce you to geospatial data, and provide some strategies for acquiring. We'll look closely at hazard data and understand the challenges and sources for discovery of this key. In many GIS4DRR approaches, this would be more focused on within the GIS software. We mentioned that the most community hazard times vulnerability equals risk can be executed mathematically. Understanding risk within the leadership of the community is important, but communicating that to the citizens. The use of GIS is most risk reduction and many organizations around the world are using it. Finally, in Unit 9, we'll walk through a hypothetical community's efforts to implement this approach, and we'll see how they prioritize their hazards, identify partners, to deliver the content of this course, as you likely already know. All material will be disseminated through the grading for the semester. As you can see, we'll have exercises, quizzes, and this document will be our primary text, and a number of free online resources will be leveraged. Thank you for participating in this course, and we hope you'll enjoy and benefit.